How's it going, YouTube? I'm a knife addict back with a pretty awesome knife, the new Spiro WHARNCLIFFE, and definitely going to be a sugar-free review, so check it out. And let's check out the box. They don't put a whole lot of time or money into the materials. He didn't even make a new box for this one. Came with extra springs. Yeah, see, he just used the old box. But that is totally fine because I don't buy it for the box. As long as it gets to me safely in the mail, I'm alright with it. Here's the knife. I do believe this is Asher's first WHARNCLIFFE. I'm not positive on that though. Haven't been collecting them since they started. This is my 6th one, I believe. Yeah, 6th one. So, yeah, until I like Asher. Let's go over the specs. For one, this was $95. Smoking deal. Especially since it's M390. G10. Some other people are charging $80 for 14C28N. I mean, this is just a great deal. You got a 3.2 inch 390 stonewashed blade, WHARNCLIFFE, flat grind. Came very thin too. Wait till you hear that. 2.3 millimeter blade stock or 0.09. Super thin. Like, wow. That probably did save on the price though. Thinner M390 blade, less money, and better for me. Let's see how it cuts. They did a great job on this edge. Yeah, happy with that. Some Ashers I get are really sharp, some aren't. That's because they use 3 different OEMs at least. They use Kumlu. They use Petrified Fish. And then this OEM, which he would not tell me the name of. That means it's some company that no one knows about, or he's ashamed of them. Not really sure why. Anyways, get an overall length of 7.4 inches. Let's do some size comparisons. And yeah, he did do a HRC test on one of these and posted it on his Instagram, and it was 61, which is pretty good. For M390, 61, 62 is the magic number. Here's a couple Spiros, Asher Spiros. All Ashers are about the same length, give or take. It does look like it's a little bit smaller than these though. Got the QB Royal. The CGR Big Pyrite. Very close. Throw up some more Ashers. This is by the same OEM, Asher Century 3. You can tell they reused the handle. Blade is different. Asher Nomad 2 or 3, not sure which one. Yeah. And my last Asher, you can tell what size he likes. Another Spiro. Got a 4.7 or 4.2 inch handle, 0.45 inches wide. Close width in the pocket's 1.48 inches from here to here. A T6 on your body screws, T8 everywhere else. And you got a weight of 2.7 ounces. No weight relief, but it is lightweight. You got a ambidextrous wire clip. Pretty deep carry. And it is black G10. Not a whole lot of texture, but it is contoured. And as you see, it's a crossbar lock. Not super strong, but it holds the blade. If I could really try, I can get it out, but it holds the blade in fairly well. You got 2 deployment options, your crossbar lock or your thumb studs. We'll say this fuller is just for looks. It wasn't cut deep enough. I mean, maybe if you don't have fingernails, but I can't use it. You do have it's like a G10 backspacer. Flush. No lanyard hole. And they missed out on a sharpening tool. The plunge looks right. They just gradually went down instead of a sudden drop. If I'm saying that right. So yeah, you got a little bit of a smile. Blade sticking it up. I've had to cut a tool in another one of their knives before. Asher Nomad. Had to cut one in, and this one was pretty hard to do because the crossbar lock hits right behind the edge. So you can only cut so much off. I'm assuming this one's like that. Yep. So be careful if you mess with that. Dislikes on this knife, just because it was super cheap. Great deal, and I like it a lot. Don't mean it couldn't be better. Blade to handle ratio is a little bit light. But I think he did shorten the blade because he cut himself with it. Also the blade depth. How much of the blade's in the handle? I know he just reused this handle, but he could have got more of this blade in there. Looking at it, there's a lot of free space under that blade. Just the blade could be farther down, taking less space up. You also could have made the backspacer thinner and made it go even farther. Yep, every little bit counts. Really over the plain black G10 that he does, but it's the only choice. You got to pick from on a lot of these. So I'm going to get it either way. It does have a little bit of lock stick. You hear that? Just like the Century. It does clear up a little bit and get better, but it never goes away completely. And it's not as bad if you don't flick the knife as hard. Of course, the sharpening tool, T6s, and this fuller, useless fuller. It looks good, but I'd prefer one I could actually use. Yeah, I know that was quite a bit of dislikes, but I really like this knife overall. Super slicey, came really sharp, great price. I'd recommend it to anyone. They're still in stock at the time of filming this. This black G10 stuff don't sell as fast, of course. But yeah, I'll have the link down below. Check it out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give me a like or comment. And check out my Instagram. It's linked down below. You get to see my knives before they're on YouTube. Thanks. See y'all next one.